Hey guys, and welcome back to Bee's Kitchen. I hope everyone is doing well. If you're new to this channel, you are welcome, and please don't forget to click that subscribe button. So today I am taking you guys to Ivory Coast. I am going to show you guys how to make this popular Ivorian dish called Acheke. Acheke is also widely eaten by most West Africans, and I grew up eating this dish. So for those of you who don't know what it is fermented cassava pulp that has been grated and dried, and the texture is very similar to couscous. Acheke is served with grilled or fried fish, some sautéed vegetables, and some pepper sauces. This dish is absolutely delicious. So stay with me and let's get started. For this recipe, I am going to use the following ingredients. The veggies which I'll be sauteing, I have spring onions, scotch bonnet, garlic, red onion, and fresh tomatoes which I have taken the seeds out. I'm using tilapia. My husband requested this recipe. You guys know I don't eat tilapia, but of course you can use any fish of your choice. I have cassava couscous, which is the Acheke, and I purchased this from my local Ghanaian supermarket. I have Maggi cubes, aromatic seasoning, ground coriander, paprika, ground cumin, jumbo crayfish flavouring stock, garlic granules, fish seasoning, white pepper, black pepper, mixed herbs, and finally olive oil. As always, all ingredients, including measurement, will be in the description box below. In a bowl, I'm going to mix together all the seasonings which I'll be using to marinate the tilapia. Feel free to use your preferred seasonings of choice when marinating your fish. I've just added some olive oil and I'm mixing everything together. Finally, I will add the jumbo crayfish flavouring stock. I'll mix everything together and the marinade will be ready for the tilapia. Using a sharp knife, I am going to score the fish, and reason why I do this is not only does it help the marinade to sip through to ensure that the fish is well coated in the seasonings, it also allows the fish to cook quicker. And if you're wondering if the fish has been cleaned, it has been cleaned. I did purchase my tilapia from my local fishmongers, and they removed the scales, gutted it, I cleaned it with lemon, water and salt. Before I marinate the tilapia, I'm using kitchen towel just to dab the tilapia and also the plate to ensure that any excess water which I may have from cleaning the tilapia is removed. This will also ensure that once I add the marinade, it stays on the fish. I am now going to coat the fish in the marinade which I had made earlier, and I'm going to ensure that every part of the fish is well coated in the marinade. So all the scoring I will open and put some of the seasoning there inside the fish because I do want the tilapia to come out really nice. Also, I went for a marinade because I will be using my air fryer to cook the fish. You can also use your oven. However, if you decide to deep fry the fish, I would suggest using dry rub. And by that I mean adding the seasonings directly on the fish and not mixing the seasonings with olive oil. And as you can see, the tilapia is well coated in a marinade and it looks really good. I will set this in a refrigerator and allow it to marinate for 1 to 2 hours. Whilst the fish is marinating in the refrigerator, I'm going to go ahead and prep my vegetables, which I'll be sauteing later. So I'll first begin by slicing the tomatoes, red onions. Guys, you can also use white onions for this recipe, followed by spring onions, garlic and chilies. Also, if you don't like spicy food, feel free to omit the chilies from this recipe. And I have finished slicing everything. So we have your tomatoes, red onions, garlic, spring onions and chilies. 1 to 2 hours later, I have placed the tilapia in the air fryer and I'm going to allow this to cook for 25 to 30 minutes. If you're using the oven, please place the fish in the oven at 200 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes too. Whilst the fish is cooking, time to saute the veggies, and I'll begin by adding onions to my frying pan, and I'm just going to sweat out the red onions for 1 minute. Next, I will add the garlic. Please ensure your heat is on low whilst mixing the onions and the garlic together, because if the garlic and the onions burns, it will leave your veggies very bitter. Next, I'm going to add olive oil. I have added olive oil and I'll continue to mix everything together on low heat for 1 more minute. I'm now going to add the fresh tomatoes. I'll saute this for another minute, followed by the spring onions, another minute, and then finally the chilies. I am now going to add Maggi cube to my veggies and I'll allow this to continue to simmer on low heat for an additional 2 minutes. Also, please don't forget to taste and adjust seasonings if needed. I actually added aroma to my veggies because there wasn't enough seasoning. And guys, the sauteed vegetables is done. This is what's gonna go on the tilapia with our acheke. So I'll just set this aside for later use. Now time to make the acheke. So in a bowl, I'm going to add the cassava couscous, and next, using my hands, I'm just going to break it up to ensure that the cassava couscous is well separated. I am now going to season the acheke with Maggi cube and salt. I will also add a little bit of water and olive oil just to bring some moisture in the acheke. At this point, it is a little bit dry and it needs moisture to cook. I will then place it in a microwave for 5 minutes, and once it comes out, you will see the difference. And 5 minutes later, I have removed the acheke from the microwave, and as you can see, it is nice and fluffy. It looks a lot different to when it first went into the microwave. So the only thing left to do now is check on the tilapia to see if that it is also ready to go. And as you can see, the tilapia is ready, so it is time to plate up our food. I'm firstly going to begin by placing the tilapia on my plate, and next I will add the delicious sauteed veggies on the tilapia, followed by the acheke on the side, and then finally I will add my sauces. So I have green chili and red chili, and I have both recipes on this channel, so feel free to check those out as well. You can also add some fried plantain to your acheke, and it's really nice with that as well. And that's it, guys. The attieke is ready to be served, and it is looking so good as always. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so, and click that notification bell which will notify you whenever I post delicious recipes like this. Enjoy yours, and I'll see you next time. Bye.